Hi everyone, DJ here. Welcome to Best of the Worst Characters in Plants vs. Zombies Golf 2 Part 13. Over the last part of Best of the Worst Characters in Plants vs. Zombies Golf 2, I have shown what's Engineer's variant and paired rest of his variants. If y'all didn't see that video, make go check that part before this one. But today, we have is pretty much two more characters left, and pretty much this series is pretty much over. Yeah, that's right. We literally have two more characters left. This has been a really good series, actually. Pretty much talking about, like, who is pretty much the best and who is pretty much the worst of pretty much for, like, for the plant side, especially the zombies. And I can't believe we really do got two more left. So, the first one that we have is almost, like, literally done with the whole series. It's pretty much the scientists. And if y'all want to know, I've been playing this character since literally Golf at 1, and I don't know what to say about pretty much him, actually, especially with his other variants. Well, his other variants I do like, it's pretty much most of the ones I do play a lot, so which is very interesting. So, I'll wait till time as always. Let's get into this. So, the first one we are talking about is pretty much the scientist, and I'm telling you what, scientist himself, he's not really that strong. Yes, this is the first time ever that I'm pretty much saying a default variant character that's pretty much not that strong. And why am I saying that they're strong? Well, pretty much when I first time played scientists and like in general, I think this character was never even like had that much damage in to begin with, and I think he still has it to this day because I have no idea if he will still play this regular variant scientist. You may see from ones like from All Star, one from like Foot Soldier, one from Engineer, but like scientists, yeah, I love scientists, but like as the character himself with the damage. No, I feel like he's gotta be like probably like the worst character, like not probably like the very worst character, but like just the worst character for just in general. And let me mind you, this character, I don't even know how much this damn character has, by the way, because you can see that I got this character elite, and you know I not got this character up to masters, because the only one I got up to master was pretty much I think it was mostly everybody except for Imp, so which is pretty much interesting. So you can tell by mostly scientists, he's pretty not one of the most characters I don't like playing, by the way. But he is pretty much a scientist, so I do gotta give a little respect to him. But like, still, this character cannot really hit that much damage like at all, especially like between like other characters like Electro Citron, because yeah, we do not want to talk about him again, by the way, because like I said before, that character is very terrible, really terrible. Probably the most terrible character in Plants vs. Zombies Golf 2 of all time. And believe me, if I ever did a video like who is the most worst character of all time, he literally takes the spotlight of that list. But you know what, scientists, I do love you. I do love this character, and if I don't even play you that often, by the way, in pretty much in Golf 2 and get you to Masters, that's pretty much fine. Because, lay mind you can't really do that much damage. So, I'm just saying how it is. I'm not trying to be mean. But scientists, I'm very sorry to say this, but I might have to put you in the worst. I'm very sorry. Not saying you're the very worst, but you're just the worst character of literally the beginning of the variants. So which is yeah, it kind of sucks, but still, you know how it is. All right, next one is marine biologist. Now, marine biologist is one of the characters I do love in this game, really do. Because when I first time played this character hits like a truck, and really does, by the way. And why do I like this character? Well, second off, he's pretty much like a whole entire, like, I don't know how I could say, like, whole entire, like, not aquarium, maybe like a whole entire, like, I wouldn't say a fishing person either, probably just like a person who just, like, sorry, a zombie who loves catching, like, water animals, I guess I could say that. But still, marine biologist is pretty much a good character. I have no diss to this character, no hate towards this character. I think this character is pretty much good. And believe me, when I first time played this character, I already know he was about to be broken, so which is pretty much crazy. And I love marine biologist. He's one of the most like interesting characters pretty much in this game, by the way. He plays very fine. He plays just very how he is, by the way. And I do love this character. And that's all I can say about him, by the way. Now, I haven't played this character in like since pretty much like since after I came back to this game, pretty much just this year. I have no idea if he's still broken to this day. Because I don't remember how much damage this character hits. Because this character hits, like, I know this character hits, like, a hard damage, but I'm not entirely sure. So I gotta pretty much play on my own time, pretty much see for myself. But marine biologist, you're pretty much the best. literally the best, and I have no hate towards you at all. So which is pretty much cool. So I'm hoping to be playing with you again, pretty much just literally over my own time, by the way. So yeah, so cool. All right, next one is Dr. Toxic. Oh, this is gonna kind of like this is gonna kind of a little bit hurt me a bit because if y'all want to know, Dr. Toxic was the first ever showcase character ever played in the zombie side. And believe me, I am sorry I have to say this. I don't know if people really play Dr. Toxic or not. If you guys are pretty much like a main of him, but I'm sorry, this character is terrible. Yes, this character is very, very terrible. Now, as somebody who has been playing this game for over like years, I'm not one to be judged the characters or anything like that. Now let me remind you, Scientist himself is a good character. He is. Well, not pretty much his variant, but he is a fun character to play as. Cause you know the teleporting, the sticky bomb, and pretty the healing. But like Dr. Toxic, I don't even know. He's just like a character I never seen nobody really talk about either, especially even me. Cause right now I'm talking about him, but like I don't really talk about him in general most of the time I play as Scientist, because I just ignore him, like literally. Now, not the Toxic is pretty much just a toxic character. Now, we know we have this like Toxic P, and then we got Toxic Brains. But everyone said Toxic Brains is pretty terrible, which I don't think is probably true, because I mean, I got that character up to Master, by the way, and believe me, this character right here, if he ain't worse than like pretty much like Toxic Brains, or I guess you could say Toxic P, but even though Toxic P himself is just like a broken character. He has his brain itself. It just pretty much just like rotted himself. But still, anyways, like Dr. Toxic, I haven't played this character in like since 6 years. Well, no, sorry, since 7 years now. When I first time played this game, I have not played this character at all since I got into low 8. I haven't played this character like literally in 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, or even now in 2025. So which is crazy, and believe me, I love the toxic characters, but not saying I'm a toxic person. No, I'm just saying that most of all, like Toxic P is not Toxic P. Dr. Toxic is pretty much just not a good character. He's just not a good character for me, and like in my opinion, and that's pretty all I'd say for right there. So Toxic, Dr. Toxic, I'm just had to put you in just low. Just pretty much just the word. So I am very sorry, but if you guys like Dr. Toxic, just let me know. Alright, next one is the Physic. Now the Physic, ooh, it's gonna be interesting. The Physic is pretty much a character I don't really talk about either. I thought this character was kind of broken, but not gonna lie, I think this character is pretty much just kind of like it's just a little bit like. I guess I could say he's pretty much just sort of terrible. I was gonna say trash, but no, I just say he's a little bit terrible. He's an electro character, which I'm not gonna lie. I really think he's probably the worst character, probably, because I have not played this character at all since literally that year of 2018. And I only got him to low 8, so which is pretty much crazy. But I could say about him is that he was one of the characters that I did really start to like, by the way. Yes, I really started to like, but not what I was really expecting. But still, I haven't played this character in so long, so there might not be much to talk about him. But all I can say for this character is that I probably may come back and play this character, and I might actually change my mind and see if he's actually good. So, which is pretty much great. Especially I do got my 2.0 multiplier, so this should be fun actually. So, Physic, I'm just gonna give you about a little bit worse for right now until I change my mind my own time, and pretty much is you're probably a good character, but I'm not entirely sure, so I gotta check my own time pretty much to see. But yeah. So I'll just start playing with you soon enough. All right, moving on. Next one we have is the astronaut. All right, now the astronaut. Oh my God. Yeah, you know what? This character is probably one of the most broken character of the Scientist. I love astronaut so much. And believe me, I haven't played this character ever since I got him up to max. I really haven't. And let me remind you, this character is like one of the most fun characters ever play as. He does a lot of damage. He pretty much just like it just does a lot of damage, and I love the astronaut. And believe me, astronaut is pretty much a good character. I don't know if people still really use him by this day, but he is a really fun character to play as, and I really love this character. I think he was like the first ever Scientist. Well, no, he's probably like the second, because there's like maybe like no, I think there's probably like second or third Scientist I do like in this pretty much this role, by the way. So he's probably maybe like the second one, because there's a character that I do really like playing as well, that I pretty do love playing, by the way. So I can pretty much say that astronaut, he's one of the most like coolest character to play at, by the way, especially off his damage, so which is pretty much nice. But I haven't played Astronaut and pretty much like at all since I came back, by the way, so I will pretty much play him on my own time, so which is great. So Astronaut, you're pretty the best one this road, so which is great. Alright, next one is the Chemist. Okay, now let me say this. Chemist, and I know I'm just going to say this right now, Chemist is probably one of my favorite scientists to play in this game. Even though he has some short damage, by the way, well, not really some short damage, but some short range. Well, he don't really have any range, but he's just like a really tired, like, melee damage. He is pretty much fun to play as. He is really fun to play as. I love this character ever since, by the way. And also, he was probably the first ever character ever got into mech, too, so which is pretty much cool. Now, I'm pretty much sure I haven't played this character in so long, and this character hits like a truck. This character really does hit like a truck. It's ridiculous. Even though he has like just like melee shot damage, but he pretty much hits really good, by the way. I think he's like one of those characters that's pretty much like really broken, by the way. I know what type of character like he is trying to be though. I know his name is Chemist, but I'm just trying to see what type of I guess you could say elements that he pretty much has. So I have no idea, but still, this is one of most favorite characters I like playing, the scientist of all time, by the way. And I do love Chemist, I really do. So he's one of the characters I do like playing. So Chemist, you're really the best one for this row, which is pretty much great. So can't wait to play you on my own time as well. Just basically mostly like all of them. Alright, this one is the Archaeologist. Alright, so the Archaeologist, I don't know, I think I remember this character probably was broken. I'm not entirely sure if he is. But this character is an interesting character. He pretty much shoots gold, which is like very interesting. I don't know if he really was broken when I first time played as him, by the way, because it's been so long since I played this character too, because I probably haven't played this character since like 2018. So yeah, there's probably a lot of characters that I haven't played in pretty much in 2018. But still, I do love pretty much like mostly like the scientist, but like the archaeologist, I'm not entirely sure. I have no idea. I haven't really played this character in like pretty much like since like 7 years. So that's all I got pretty much say right there. I mean, I don't know what to say about him, by the way. He's like an archaeologist. He's like an explorer zombie with shooting out gold. And that's pretty much it. And also I do like how in the back there pretty much like gold is coming out, so which is pretty much cool. So I'm probably gonna pretty much play this character my own time, pretty much see for myself. But archaeologist, for right now, I'm just gonna give you about a little bit of worse. I mean, if you guys like this character, that's pretty much cool. I'm just gonna get him a little bit worse right now because I have no idea if he's a broken character. So that's all I got pretty much right there. Alright, next one is the Paleologist. Oh, okay. Yeah, this character right here is... Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if anyone really likes this character or not, but Paleologist is terrible. He might be more terrible than Barbecue Corn. And believe me, Barbecue Corn not even that top, by the way. And I believe he's probably like the worst fight character for like the zombies. Now here's the reason why. This character shoots probably like three damage, by the way. I think it was like 3 or 2. And I was like, oh wow. Yeah, this character actually does suck. Yeah, but it's just like, here's the thing. I think most of the character who like sucks at this game, by the way, is probably more just like terrible. But I think he just like probably not. He does probably take the list of it, but like I wouldn't say that he's probably like a most very bad character. It's just like this character himself is pretty just terrible. I wouldn't say he's bad. He's just like a terrible character. Well, I mean, I'm mostly saying it's bad as well, but still, he's just a terrible character. And I don't really like Paleologist ever since I first time played him, by the way. And let me mind, this character is almost like, what is he? Almost too advanced, and he's literally about to be advanced, which is crazy. And I can't literally hit nothing with this character that good, by the way. I don't think I killed like a single plant with this character, by the way. Probably not. So I guess it is terrible character, probably the worst character for like the fire damage, and that's pretty all I gotta say right there. So Paleologist, I'm gonna give you about literally the worst, probably like the worst fire character of all time, by the way. So yeah, sorry. Alright, this one is the Zoologist. Oh, okay. Zoologist. Wow, I have not played this character in like forever. Zoologist is one of the zombies, or sorry, should I say scientists that I do really like playing. I think he doesn't have range either. No, he's pretty just like Chemist, so which is pretty much cool. I had a very attached with this character, by the way. Like, really had attached with this character, because I think he was probably way more fun than Chemist. But like those two are pretty much fun to play as. I think I never really got into pretty much playing like characters who have pretty much like short damage. By the way, not like just like range with like very short damage, like get too close to them. But like still, zoologist is a character that I do really love too. By the way, I do love the koala literally in his back. By the way, like the koala in his back is pretty just like it's so adorable. But still, I haven't played this character in so long, by the way. I don't know what year I haven't played with this character, by the way. Probably in like 2020 or something like that. But still, I do love Zoologist. I haven't played this character in so long, by the way. And I think he's like one of the most fun characters to play as in pretty much in the scientist side, so which is pretty much nice. So Zoologist, I'll pretty much give you about literally the best for this one, so which is great. And the last one we have for today is Computer Scientist. Now, Computer Scientist, he is a legendary character, but I wouldn't say he's probably the worst. I think this character is really good. I've been playing this character for like a long time, by the way. He's almost about to be like super elite, which is cool, and also about to be master as well. So you can pretty much say that he's like one of those scientists I do love playing as well. And believe me, I do love the crush mode. By the way, I don't remember the sound from it, but I think it sounds like this. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 something like that. It's literally something like that sound. By the way, I don't. It's literally just like the sound and pretty much from the we activate crunch mode. But still, I love scientists. I love not scientists. I love computer scientists, and pretty much just he's probably one of the legendaries I did want to get for so long. By the way, and here we are. So I probably had this character for 2018 or probably 2019. Who knows? But still, I haven't played this character like literally at all this year, 2025. So I can't wait to play this character as well. So which is pretty much great. So computer scientist, I'm gonna give you about the best as well. So which is pretty much great. So can't wait to play the legendary character himself as well. So let's see, which one was y'all favorite in this whole entire list? Is it scientist, marine biologist, Dr. Toxic, physic, astronaut, chemist, archaeologist, paleologist, zoologist, or computer scientist? Let me know kind of which one's your favorite scientist in this whole entire list. But yeah, but what everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and end off right here. If y'all enjoyed this, you already know what to do. We have is one more character left of best of the worst character in Plants vs Zombie Golfer 2, and pretty much the series is pretty much over. Well, actually, I think there will probably be another series about it, but not for right now. So might have to think about that very soon enough when this series pretty much ends. So can't wait to do another series for Plants vs Zombie Golfer 2. So I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.